There's like 4 people passed away out here. It's looking more and more that I might be screwed. Hi. If you guys could hear it, but all that slish and slash, that's all mud. And they look like kids. But they're shining a light all the way up towards the front there. It's like a hiker's book bag. That's the witch's house right over there. I'm not gonna lie, since I got out here, there's like a weird smell. That looks like a weird box. That is a whole bunch of pills. End up finding a body or something. What is up, guys? Thank you for watching Franko Travels. Thank you for watching Franko Travels. I have made it to the mountains of the Andes, and as you can see, the snow is already getting brought in towards the very backside. And my God, this place is absolutely phenomenal. If you look over there, you can see a huge rock slide. See how the rock's kind of more wider or like a lighter color pigmentation than the other rock? That's a rock slide that ended up falling down. Excuse me. I am in the middle of nowhere up in the Andes, and over here is known for a lot of the folklore of the natives that used to live out here, a lot of the spiritual native, like kind of like skinwalkers and other spiritual entities that protect these sacred lands around the Andes of Chile. Now, they're not Wendigos. They'll be called different names because, again, I'm in a different country and it's different. But here alongside these roads is where a lot of people pass away, and I found a lot of this. Definitely not a roadside attraction, but definitely calls to attention. This is the tombs going to wherever the heck I'm going to. I don't really know where this video is going, but I'm gonna have an adventure, and it's part of the travel kind of things, and hopefully I'll be able to make it back okay, because I've been told to be very careful around these areas because people do go missing and people do get hurt and stranded. That being said, let's get into the video, shall we? So this guy definitely was a construction worker. See by the cars and stuff that they have here. And he probably did a lot of off-roading. Oh, look at this. Viva la revolución. His name was Herman Farjado. That was him here. He actually died not too long ago, 2020. It was actually a pretty long time ago, actually. There's a little dream catcher there. Wow. See what other stuff here. I think he liked to travel too. New York, Times Square, Manhattan. More pictures of him up here. And I think further down the road that way, I found another one. Surfboard there, and some writing here from the family over here. I did notice that there is a bit of a trail that goes up there. See what's up on the trail first. Not much of anything. See? And this right here, these are power lines. A very, very rinky-dink power lines that draws power to the houses. Probably not a lot of wattage, but it works. So not too far from the road where I'm at, there's another little tomb that's up on a hill that I want to try to get to. I just got to try my best not to bust my butt here. There we go. I just noticed this was made out of rope. Check this out. That is completely made out of rope. And brought up here by the family. Another thing I want to tell you guys, that further down this road, I have never been here before. This is a completely new explore. This is a whole other side of the mountain, so you guys have never seen this before, and this is not a re-upload. This is a new one. So let me head further into the snow. I do have jackets in case the temperature continues to drop, in which it is. So let's get going. So I've made it to the other area, and this right here is the other tomb I was telling you guys about, kind of just here up on the mountain area. I could hear people, dirt bikes coming down off the mountain as I'm out here. Oh my God, it's so freaking cold, but the view is beautiful. Look at that. Northwest. That's a hand up there. What is this? Is there a church out here somewhere? I don't see any churches. I wouldn't be surprised that back in the day there was people that used to live out here. There was little towns that no longer exist, completely wiped away over time and eroded. But here's tomb number 2 out here. For some reason there's something there that says China, or China, which is China. Oh wow, look at this. I didn't even see that. Oh man, I might have to put a jacket on. It is getting cold every moment that goes by. Look at the rocks. A lot of these rocks are found within the mine. See the gold? That's pyrite, iron pyrite. It's fool's gold. It's very brittle. It's worth nothing. And all this green stuff is calcium, sometimes mixed with granite if you're lucky. And this, oh, this is meteor. I think this is a meteor rock. This is actually expensive. I found a rock like this for $1,000 in Argentina, but it was a perfect ball. There's no way this is meteor. Hold on, I'll have to look into that. Oh wow, look at this one. I don't know if you could notice it on camera, but it's shiny. And this is the pictures. I guess she passed away. Oh, I think her name is China. That's her nickname. It's her hat. I think she liked gardens and stuff. And these are her little scarves. Oh, that's sad. How did she pass away? I wonder what happened. If it was a car accident. Chinita, that's her nickname. Or maybe that's her full name. I think that's a nickname, if I'm correct. See how it says China? And another picture of her, doled out by the sun. This one must have been old. Or not too old, I don't even know. All I know, I'm freezing. There is one more area down here I want to check out. Oh, but I'm freezing cold. I'm still kind of questioning if that was meteor. Because I'm not even kidding, meteorite. Definitely make a lot of money for meteorite. There's another tomb over here. Kind of out here, but there is one. These are little fires that took place here. People making bonfires. Can hear the water down below. There's another trail there. And another tomb. Oh, look at that. Another one right over here. There's like 4 people passed away out here. Oh, look at that bridge. Oh, that's not a... Well, it is kind of like a bridge. It's a tunnel. And that's a tunnel for water to come out and drip down from the mountaintop. It just goes probably right to the other side of that, so nothing too crazy. But still a beautiful place. The temperature for me is 64, which that doesn't seem about right. I think it's a lot colder than 64. As of right now, it feels like it's about 40 degrees and dropping. May not have updated on my watch just yet. At this very moment, I'm considered off the grid. That's my car there. Let's see what's further up the mountain. I'm trying to get to the location before nightfall because it's going to be almost impossible to do anything. Look at this place. What is this? Hola. Oh, they sell rocks here. Oh, this is probably where they get the Hola. This is probably where they get the meteorite that I just saw there. Because that was heavy, just like meteorite. Oh, look, there's a little thing over there where somebody passed away at. Hi, perrito. Perrito bow wow. Perrito bow wow. Alright. Let me keep going. It is getting dark pretty quick, though. They got these little shops here, though, I've never seen. Oh shit, there's dogs everywhere. No, set it. Don't. Alright, let me get out of here. You guys are gonna jump up. The thing is, I don't want them their paws to get on the car because it's a rental. Look at that. There was a lot more dogs than what I was expecting. Last time I did a video, I had a dog jump on the car and he put his paws in it, scratched the paint, and I had to pay for that. So I try not to have the dogs, lean up against the car. Wow, this place just gets prettier and prettier. It has a very Dead by Daylight, Death Stranding vibe to it. But the way it looks like it just finished raining and see that? Pretty close to these mountains. My sinuses is already bothering me, as you can hear it. I have a lot of phlegm buildup, and I think it's because of the temperature change and the humidity being approximately 62, which is not even 100%. Switch to my other camera, and now I think you guys will be able to see a lot better because it's not like fisheye anymore. But a lot of people have passed away out here. I keep seeing all these roadside tombs. I don't stop at them because there's no real parking area and I don't want to get hit by a car and become a victim. So, excuse me, I just drank a Coke and it's coming back to haunt me. But that is where I'm at. Look at this. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh my God, these roads look so eroded on the side. What I just saw right there was kind of scary. Let's see what else is out here. As the further in I'm going. Look at that. It looks like there's a forest out there, but a dead one. See right over there? Those are all dead trees. And that's probably because of the season. Look at that. That's actually perfectly where I'm heading into right now, is that area. There's a road that goes right in between those mountains. Oh, look at that. There's snow down there. So I guess I'm going to be seeing snow. Hold on, let me open up the window here. Bring up the brightness. That is not overwashed. That you see the mountain down there that looks like it's in fog, that's because of it's snowing pretty much. And all that down there is the town. You see the houses? Oh, I don't even know if I'll be able to make it past there. We'll see. That's just right down the road, so See if I'm able to. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully the road is at least prepped somewhat. It's looking more and more that I might be screwed. It might be snowed in. I don't know. I could be wrong though. But my God, it looks beautiful. I wasn't expecting this view. Look at that. Yeah, I think it snowed in. Usually I don't expect snow through here. Where I was planning to go was way back in there. There's apparently a hot springs. But if it snowed in, I might have to come out with a different plan. A different plan of action. A plan B. Or a plan D if I get fucked on that one too. Wow. Oh my God, that looks so nice. What is that? Oh, that's a first sign of evidence. But I think that's snow from people washing it off their cars. See, I don't know how people could live out here. Right here, there's no AC or heater. They would have to make fires and stuff. But there's a house down there. See? There's one back there too. Looks like I'm about to visit Santa. Oh my God, you can't even see the top. Here, let me see if I can do a turn here so you can see what I'm talking about. That car just came out of the snow. And there's a roadway. Oh, there's another house down there too. En Caballos. But look, there's sheep. Oh, those are goats. Oh God, I could only imagine what the comments are gonna say now. Hello, goats. I've come back looking for a mate. No, I'm just kidding. Look at this. Oh my God, there's so many. Look at that one. That one looks grumpy. That is a lot of goats. Oh shit. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. How are you? How are you? Where did you come from? You just came out of nowhere. Was it the house over there? You're such a good baby. You're such a good baby. Look at those paws. You're such a big... I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl, but whatever, you're gorgeous. Wow, this is just such an amazing view out here. I haven't even made it to the location. Vamos, vamos. You take care of the sheep? Huh? You take care of the animals? You take care of all the animals, don't you? You're like a shepherd. I need a dog like you. Maybe when I get home I buy a nice truck and bring a dog with me and you can stay with me. You remind me of a dog I used to know named Chocolate. You're the same color and everything. Yes, you are. You're the same color and everything. Look at those eyes. He likes to play. Look at this. Well, I'm still shocked by the view. I might take a quick picture here. Well, I'm definitely getting a lot closer. And I smell fire somewhere. But look at this. I don't know if this place is abandoned or what. There's these little tire areas to not park. Could be abandoned. Look at this truck. Oh, it says baños. This is a place that if you have to use a bathroom, you could pay. There we go. Wow. I really need to put my jacket on. I keep forgetting. This looks like the Jurassic Park truck. If I'm correct, it might be the same model. See, baños, 500. It's like 50 cents to use the bathroom. You think they're clean in there? I don't even know. I don't even know what this is here. It's like a random shed. It's trying to get those Area 51 vibes being out here. Oh my God, it's so fucking cold. Jeez. this. I guess this would be the bathrooms. If I'm right or am I wrong? I got a little abandoned barnyard. Look at that. I don't even, there's like chains up there, so I don't want to mess with it too much. All right, is getting into the snow, which I'm trying to avoid, but it is what it is. I think for sure this time I'm definitely gonna put my my jacket on for how cold it is. Whew. It looks like a blizzard up there. It just kind of has like that look where it looks very foggy, you know? That's probably because it's literally snowing. Let's see if I can make it up there. The car that I'm using are not snow tires, and they're not even multi-terrain. They're just for regular roads. So let's see if it's gonna give me good luck heading up there. All right, I made it to a town called Los Valdes. Never heard of this town before, didn't even know it was a thing, but it's called Los Valdes. Who knows, I might get something to eat over here. I ate something small today. But the roads are looking more wet. The more snow I'm starting to see now on the floor. And I know for sure there isn't a tunnel that goes into the mountains. Wow, look at this place. I know for sure that there isn't a tunnel that goes into the mountains to the other side, so I'm probably going to be going right in between the mountains. If I can. It just depends on where the snow plowed. Look at that. I might have to switch to my other camera soon. This is the town right over here. Los Valdes. Oh, look, right in front of the road. That's a cow. Hey, buddy. Look at this place. They got like these little UFO homes. Something you would see on Star Wars. So the roads are now beginning to get very muddy as I'm driving through here, and I am not trusting it too much. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna call it. I don't think this is a safe idea. I'm gonna turn here. This is too much. But very beautiful area, but the roads are just they're way too muddy where it's at. I'm even seeing my tires going in at least an inch where I want to get into. So at this point now I'm going to turn around, and of course there's a truck coming right behind me. Maybe he'll let me turn around. Hold on. So this guy just went all the way up in a car very kind of similar to mine. I just don't trust it. When there's mud, I can't tell if I'm going to have a safe re-entry back. But he's bulldogging it up there. It's just it's too wet for me. He might have a four-wheel. Even if it is or if it isn't. And then as you keep going, look, you can see the ice there. And further down there, that's the road, and it just continues. But I'm not in my truck anymore. I'm in a rental, and it's not even my truck. Does he make it up? Does he do it? Made it look like it's nothing. Yeah, he made it up that. I don't know. I'm going to trust my instincts on this one. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but all that slish and slash, that's all mud. And my car is swerving all over the place. I'm pretty sure that guy had four-wheel drive. This truck does not have four-wheel. But it's okay. The adventure always continues. Oh, shit. There we go. Come on. Keep her going. Keep her going. I'm pressing the brakes and my car's still sliding. Oh, that got scary quick. I thought it was going to be a regular road. I didn't know it was going to turn into mud and slush. Remember, as it's hot for you guys out there in the U.S., for those of you who's watching in the United States, it's winter down here in the other side of the world. So, yeah, that'll tell you that. Look at these buildings. They got snow on top of the houses. Man, I've been wanting to see snow. I miss it. I am so puckered up going down this little thing here. I really don't want to get stuck. Okay, at this point now, I made it a little bit further down so I could get to the main road. I'm going to see if I could go to the other side of the mountain and see if I'm going to be able to find, I don't know, I want to see if it snowed in the other side as well. I'm not supposed to be expecting snow yet, so it's kind of like new for me to be seeing snow anytime soon. But yeah, I got to make my way right over there and in hopes of finding the other location. But my God, it looks gorgeous here. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Look at those peaks. That is insane. Okay, so update. I ended up coming down off the mountain because I found out that they closed the roads to the top of the mountain for the other side. So I'm not able to record that particular area. So I made my way back down. I found another location that I want to take you guys to so I could record. However, it looks like the wind has picked up severely bad. So I'm hoping that either this camera or my other camera doesn't pick up too much audio from wind. But get a load of this. Look at that. And it's crazy because if I look at my watch tells me that the wind is 0. It's right up there at the top. See? Wind, 0. That does not look like 0. Let's see how this goes. All right, so I finally got what I need. I'm just going to eat this, and I'm probably going to eat maybe half of this and save this for the house. And I got myself my caramel macchiato. So this should be good just to keep me through the night. And everything. And this is my little spy camera. I think I pretty much already showed you guys this. I have it on my chest right now. But this is just egg. I'm pretty sure they have this in the United States. If not, please educate me. But yeah, this is just egg, turkey, and more egg. And avocado with avocado with I think some turkey too as well, just to kind of fill me up as I'm going out there. But anyway, let me eat this and get back on the road as soon as possible because the wind is driving me nuts. Okay, so update. I ended up having to cancel that plan that I just did. That's usually how this thing always goes, where you have to just cancel plans because usually they're locked or they just won't let you in. So I can't get access to the place that I wanted to go to. So right now, I'm currently up another mountain over here in Santiago, Chile. It is considered dark, but I'm looking for the specific lookout area that I'm trying to get to. But while I'm finding this location, look at this view that's right in front of me. This place looks phenomenal. You could actually see the whole city pretty much at the location I'm at. Check this out. Look at that. And I'm gonna go ahead and zoom into it. Look at how high up I am. Those are little signs way out there. Those are buildings. That's a tall... Oh, no, that's not a... That's a camera. See the purple? IR, baby. And then if I zoom back... What is that light all the way down there? Oh, that's a mountaintop. You see how they're very fixed? That's 100% a mountaintop. I have to make my way all the way down that road and keep on going forth. But that's where I'm at now. I just wanted you guys to see that because I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let me keep on making my way further down and seeing how this goes. These buses that you see here, they drive me nuts. They're always like blocking the whole roadway wherever I'm at, and they're everywhere. So South America is like 90% buses and potholes. Let's keep moving forward. All right, I am now in the thick of it. GPS is saying to continue going up this random route. At least it's not snow and slush, so this is a lot more easier for me to kind of keep going. So I hit like a major pothole, but I think I got it. Tonight, this whole day has been a crazy adventure. I kind of had a funny feeling it was going to be crazy, because sometimes when you're just exploring, it usually always tends to go that way. Plan A doesn't always work, and I think I'm on plan G at this point. Pretty much just about plan G, but I got all the way to Z, and if I run out of letters, I'll have to just jump to counting, and then there I'll be infinite. By that time, I'll probably be in Guatemala. This car is so dirty, it's not even funny. I've been driving. They're gonna charge me for I might have to go get this cleaned, because that snow just like left the whole car. The car was black and now it looks brown. That's where I'm at. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a driving simulator. All right, so I made it towards the gate, and that's the gate. It seems to be closed, and that's the way up the mountain. All right, I don't think the dog is coming. There's like these big dogs over there that I cannot see. Let me see something here. Hold on. Where's my flashlight? There it is. Okay, that's one dog. No, they don't seem to be bad. Anyway, that is the location that I'm trying to get to. Oh, look at that. Property privada. I can't even go back there. It's private. But yet my GPS tells me this. Keep going. It's perfectly legal. Just follow this road. Wait a second. That's not the road. Hold on. Come on. Freaking flashlight doesn't work now. Oh, that's the road right there. And that one's also closed. All right, off to plan P at this point, because I have to pee. Give me a second. All right, so I've made it finally to a location. After traveling up and down all of Santiago, Chile, I made it outside of Santiago, Chile, and I've made it to the witch's house. This is an area where there is a lot of demonic things that actually take place here. Bodies are found here, sacrificed animals, and the last I remember this place, this was actually open. And I think just recently something else has just happened, and they closed this little main entrance down here. No entrada. But if you look over there, that's the house in the back. There's like a lot of burnt ash here, almost like they made a fire or something. I got a car coming. Let me let him pass. Come on, dude. Just go. And they look like kids. Because that's exactly what I want to see. And if you look, they're shining a flashlight outside the car. That's probably the ones doing it. As to why, I do not know. But they're shining a light all the way up towards the front there. See it? So the journey continues. I don't want them seeing me shining my flashlight, because then they will know. I hope they don't come back down. Let me just get this one location. If they turn around, I think that's what I'm nervous about, is that they turn around and then make their way back down. Nope, I see red lights. Oh no. I think they are turning around. Yep, they are definitely turning around. I think they turned around. Not only that they turned around, but I think they turned around with their lights off. Because I see them. Alright, well, before they come back, look at this. There's a bunch of stuff here. Oh my God. What are you doing? They just turned on their lights and turned it off because they couldn't see. Maybe they're watching the area. Let me see if there's anything over here. They're probably the ones doing a lot of demonic stuff, because it's always people from around the area. Oh, what is this? It's like a hiker's book bag. A fire campsite there. What scares me about that car is that it's not just one kid. There was like a group of 6 kids inside the car. I saw all their heads. And that's the witch's house right over there. There's a lot of junk throughout this area though. I don't know what the deal is with the flashlight though. Look at that, that's a helmet. A welding helmet. Stand by just for a little bit. I'm gonna see if I could keep an eye on this car that went up there. See if I could turn off the brightness so it's not so bright. There we go. Perfect, that'll work. I'm not seeing them anymore. That still makes me nervous, as if they turned off their lights. See what I mean? I keep hearing music coming from the front. Alright, I'm going to drive down this road and make sure the coast is clear on both sides. I don't like the way they turned off their lights when they went up down the road when they saw me looking, so. Okay, so right now I'm still driving down this weird, suspicious road, and if you look here, you can see a whole bunch of trash that's mounted up here. I just don't like those kids, man. That threw me off. They saw me outside the car, and then they started shining with flashlights everywhere. So I'm going to do a quick safety check down this road, make sure it's clear. Like I don't see any other cars. Which I don't. Sorry this has felt like a driving simulator some of the time here. But it's so dark. And by the time I got the car today, it already got dark today, so wasn't much I can do. This is interesting. Let me turn around. There's like a huge monastery here. There we go. Alright, let me go back towards the front. And let's hope these kids aren't here. They're like in a red car. They saw me. They saw me outside the car. But what do I know? Let's do a quick safety check up at the top of this road, see if I see them. This is where I came in. And so far, no red car. Okay, I think they're gone. No red car anywhere. Alright, I made it back to the area. Pulling in. That's broken glass. I'm not gonna lie, since I got out here, there's like a weird smell. It smells like plants or something. Alright, let me just hurry up and make my way in there. I'm not gonna go into the house just in case if these people come back. Sadly. But this is was that a pillow? That is a pillow. This is the house here. And that looks like a weird box. Right there. Is that even a box? Looks like a box to me. And I hear dogs. Yeah, so apparently this house is where they do a lot of weird stuff at. Alright, let me make my way down. Try not to hurt myself. There we go. There is a lot of junk everywhere here. So it's weird because around this area is what smells like plants somewhere. Did I see a car? I see a light down there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right over there, there's a bit of a light. Alright, let me keep going. See what's on the other side of this ridge. Nothing, just more trash. So that's this area that I'm trying to explore just a little bit. Let me see if I can move forward down. This whole little area down here is very weird and mysterious because you see like a lot of strange stuff. It's kind of like this XYZ road that I found next to Las Vegas. That's kind of more or less of what this reminds me of. Alright, so I came across this little area here. Crystal. It's like some little seats out here. This whole area just looks like where they dump a lot of trash, to be honest. Trying to see if I see anything interesting. Hold on, let me turn the car a little bit. There we go. Yes. Ooh, that's interesting right there. Hold on. Yep, look at this. That is a whole bunch of pills. What kind of pills are these? Not that I'm interested, but just looking, because there's a bunch of pills. Chlorohydritol. I don't know what that's for, but that's just dumped out here. in this random area. Probably stolen from a house and they probably couldn't find anything to do with it. There's some more pills over here. Some pills right over there. Alright. Let's keep on going. All the route over there is a ditch. And a sofa. So it looks like I found a woman's shoe. But wait until you see what I found up here. Kind of in the other side of this wall. Some more trash there. Look at this. Think I should be good. What is that? Looks like a party hat. Let's see if there's a way I could get up without hurting myself. There we go. I always get scared because around these areas is where I always feel like I'm gonna end up finding a body or something. Hola. Whoa. Looks like somebody tried to move in over here. It is awfully quiet. What a weird place, to be honest. That's a poop area. Looks like a camoed blanket. This place is definitely curious. I kind of want to come here during the daytime though and explore this place a little bit more. It's just it's so dark. I can't see anything. There we go. And I come down. Perfect. Makes me nervous is these trucks down there. They can see me pointing my light around here, so they might get curious. Like, what is he doing? Let me see what's on the other side of this little roadway. Sometimes people like to hide weird stuff. Oh, you see what I mean? That looks like electrical cables and... yeah, those are power lines and electrical cables. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, that was weird. I saw what looked like lights coming from the forest, accompanied by noises. Down this little area here. This is the little wall that reconnects to that house that I just showed you guys. And once I turned on my light, they went away. I think there's people in the forest, to be honest. Let's see if you guys see anything. Really hard to see. It's really dark tonight. There's absolutely no moonlight whatsoever. Let's see what this is. It's like a piece of wood. Box thing. This is an old mirror. Another wood box here. Some paint. Kind of looks like construction a little bit, no? Sheetrock. Would you look at that? It's another mattress from Mattress Giant. Only at Mattress Giant. Ooh, yeah. You guys ever remember that? You 90s babies out there? Only at Mattress Giant. What is that? There's like a little path here. I almost slipped. Well, this is a perfect scene for a horror movie. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what I mean? It's a perfect place, man. You would make the perfect victim, baby. Oh, look, another green cloth there. I feel like some people live out here. Hello? Nothing. Oh, what is that? What is that about? There's a hole with a big stake in it. Or a piece of wood. As if they were trying to kill Dracula. Could be they were trying to take out Dracula with that stink, if I'm right. Or maybe they were hungry and trying to find something to eat, and that's why they did it. Let me get back up to my car. That's her right up there. And my doors are unlocked. Keep searching down the road here. I was hoping I would see nothing like a yay money or something, but it doesn't look like I'm going to find that. Or maybe some crime evidence, if possible. But not that either. At this point, I would take almost just about anything. Alright, so further down this road, as I keep going, I'm getting closer towards a city-like area, so I have to be careful. I'm in an area where there's not, like, a lot of people don't really have too much, and you'd be lucky if you find a good-looking car. And this car, because it's a rental, they all look good, even though this car looks like crap, because I have driven this thing all over the place, and I've only had this car for one day. But it's just the beginning. So I found the South American version of liminal space. Tell me this does not look like liminal space. Maybe I should stop messing with my zoom. But this looks exactly like liminal space, to be honest. Even the grass is perfectly cut. I haven't seen grass in forever being out here in the desert. That's the first car I seen that passed right by me. Oh, and a second car. I don't know why it's so empty out here. Look at that. It looks like a pretty nice place. But I think, oh, look at what I found. Right over there. Someone passed away, I think. But there's a monastery that's hidden here. A really big monastery. See it? That's a big one. Some broken Virgin Marys. Stolen candles. Maybe one more candle there just chilling. And this is just out here towards the side. I wonder what happened here. Even that means something. Probably a cloth or the shirt of the person that passed away. They usually try to tie something into it. But this is it. I'm still trying to explore as much as I can, especially to certain areas that I haven't seen yet. And this is one of those areas that I haven't seen. But I'm gonna still continue on down, seeing what else I could find. But that's pretty interesting. I don't like to be idle for too long because it's never kind of like a good idea when too many people know where you're at. So let me keep moving forward and seeing what's down the road. So I found another little memorial here towards the side. Can I turn on my flash? Yeah, I can. I'll use this for now. Look at this. I wonder if it was a car accident. Usually if they show something of a car, there it is right there. That right there, see? That was a car accident. And that's supposed to be Jesus. A creepy looking Jesus. Coming out of the tomb. I got like these guys working on the car. Way over there. It's like the four mariachis. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, this is just right here on the side of the road. The town that I just came from was from back there. And I am in a very, very quiet place. Besides cars passing by every now and then. All this over here is supposed to be a small park. I think I see another one right over here. Kind of hidden within the kids' little playground area. Oh, those are dogs right over there. That's a puppy. And over there, that's another puppy. I gotta be careful because I'm not really from these little back towns here. That's another one. That's just a Virgin Mary. I don't really think that's actually somebody's tomb like that one is. But anyway, let me keep moving and exploring. Alright, I'm heading into one of these little town areas here just to see what's on the inside and show you guys how it looks like to be in a weird little spot. Oh, there's a fire there. Give me 1 second. Well, this is actually a villa. I just did some research and it's actually bad and I could get robbed in here. But look at that. I don't even know why, but I think there's people there making a small little fire. Let me see if I could just reverse out of here. I almost could have just got robbed. That's something about this places that you have to be very careful for. There we go. Yeah, this is a villa. This would be a bad idea. You could even already tell that there's cameras everywhere. Oh, I can't get out through here. Alrighty then. Let me reverse as safely as I can. The thing is, if they see me coming in here recording, these people will get pissed and I could get robbed. There's just certain neighborhoods that you gotta look out for, and villas are them. They even have the same thing kind of like in Argentina. Alright, made it back out. Oh, let me go fast. There's a big truck coming. There we go. Alright, stand by. Thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It has been an extraordinary night, very eventful with a lot of crazy things that's gone on. Right now I'm going to be making my way back home. I've been driving all day today searching for locations. I did have a sort of plan going up into the mountains, but things got sidetracked. It's just part of the journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Patreon members. Thank you guys for the support, and thank you guys for watching and enjoying the content. Till then, I'm off to the next adventure, which I have to go all the way southeast, and that's a whole other event. But that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys.